In this video, I'm going to share with you an entire blueprint that will allow you to go from zero, or where you're at right now, to making 5K per month, every single month with copywriting. So, copywriting became your favorite video game, and you're making money online. That is the video. But more importantly, you went from this is me like a couple of years ago, like 10 years ago, playing video games. I was like very, very big video game junkie, to this, having your dream girlfriend, traveling every single month, or more a lot of times per month, as much as you want to, going to Prague, to Denmark, eating at the fanciest restaurants ever, meeting killers in the space just like you, doing the extreme sports that are too expensive for you right now, like doing this jet ski. It's probably like $100 or something, which isn't very cheap. The other average person has to work like 3 days to do this, or having fights internationally, pursuing your passion full time, buying clothes you want so you can look like a G, like this one, or like this freaking watch right here, like everything you ever wanted. All of this, you can have it at 5K per month. You don't need anything more than this, really, because travel, okay, maybe it's gonna cost you like a couple dollars. So this Christmas I went on a 9-day trip, visited 2 countries, and I spent around 2.5 to 3K per month. 2 to 3K. Fuck, I can't even speak. Like, going to these restaurants, it cost like a couple $100. Nothing too crazy. Like, this dinner night probably was like $200, $300 or something. Pretty okay. And this, I don't think it doesn't cost, but people want to be around people who are already crushing it. So you start crushing it, other people want to be around you, and you're gonna have good friends. Or this, couple $100 a month. Or this cost a bunch of money, pursuing your passion full time. Like, for this trip that we went with my coach, spent around 2.5K, and this close out about it probably another K or something. So you can have this at 5K per month, easy. I'm not saying you're gonna be going to these fancy restaurants every single day, but you can easily go there once a week, easy, if that's what you want to. And so if you stick till the end, I'm going to give you the entire free blueprint that allow you to go from where you are now to 5K per month faster than you ever believed possible. I'm going to hand you free after follow-ups you can use. Literally, I'm going to tell you what to do, how to do it, and how you can start learning more advanced copywriting nuggets for free again, and how you can join a free community of copywriters just like you, where me and my 4-figure month students are, again, for free. And so, if you want these 2 things, how you can start learning more advanced copy nuggets, and how you can join this free community, just tap the link below, join the Telegram. I'm posting daily value bombs there for you, so you can literally steal them, apply to their copywriting career, and easy stuff. So yeah, and I'm even going to share with you why copywriting is getting less saturated by the second, literally by the second, and how you can take advantage of it. Because most people have this limiting belief that copywriting is getting more saturated. It's actually getting less saturated, and opportunities everywhere. And this is gonna be you after you finish watching this video. So yeah, let's go. So the average person can easily get here in 6 to 9 months, starting as a complete beginner. Because something I hated when I first started is that every fucking guru out there was telling me, oh, I'm gonna get to 10K per month in 30 to 90 days as a complete beginner, no experience, nothing. And I believed them. I was like, yeah, that sounds good, why not? Since they're saying it, why would they lie? That's what I was thinking. I thought, they have no incentive, bro. Why would they lie to me? I was such a baby, bro. The gurus are lying every single day. So the average person can easily get to 2K to 5K per month in 6 to 9 months, starting as a complete beginner. No experience, nothing. In 6 to 9 months. If you already have experience, which is who I'm coaching mostly, I don't coach complete beginners. If you have experience, you can easily go from, 0 to 5K per month or 2K per month in like 60 to 90 days, easy, or maybe less. Like, I had students that were copywriters for 6 months, they joined my mentorship, and within 4 days, they had their first 1.5K month retainer. 30 days after that, they had 3 or 4 more clients, and they're getting paid multiple 4 figures per month, which is easy. Or like, take Octavian, for example. He joined the mentorship. Within like the first week of January, he closed 5K worth of new deals. And he's just a 16-year-old person who isn't like a basement goblin. He goes to the gym every single day. He crushed like a 100-kilogram bench press. He only has 2 to 4 hours a day to work on copy, so he's not really doing it full time. He's doing it part time, and he's making multi 4-figure per month every single month. So, and I'm only sharing it with you just so you know that it's possible for you. That's why I'm sharing these testimonials. So when I got here, I wasn't more talented. I wasn't more special. I wasn't more experienced. I wasn't more gifted. I didn't know better English than you. I got like a video that I'm gonna share with you. 1 second. This is like a video DM that I was sending 1.5 years ago to premium clients so they can hire me. Like, look at my communication skills. I think that is also me when I was getting better. I was even worse. Here, when I was recording these videos, bro, I felt like I was a fucking G communicator. I felt like I was a better communicator than Andrew Tate. Anyways, let's see.
What's up, brother? So I just want to send you this pretty quick video. Just because I checked out your page about your one-on-one coaching, and I think there were a few tiny improvements you could make to that page to potentially convert better.
Look at this.
And some of the things I had in mind
Yeah, the reason I'm sharing this with you is so you know that my English was garbage.
was to structure this page like a sales page, right?
Look at how slow I'm speaking. I feel like I'm going to die. Just from so slow. That you get the point. You get how much I sucked. So, didn't know better English than you. Wasn't any handed clients by anyone like the gurus do, because I've seen this firsthand, bro. I've joined these programs in the past, these garbage programs, and everybody was like, "Oh, my student went from 0 to 10K per month in 30 days." And what happened was the guru gave their clients to the student, and that's how they went from 0 to 10K per month. So that doesn't count, bro. That doesn't count like a fucking testimonial. You just made them yourself. I don't know. So I was more talented. When I was a kid, I was getting bullied. Wasn't more special, more experienced. I started from 0. I wasn't more gifted. I sucked at everything I was doing, whether that was sports or whatever. Didn't know better English than you, as you saw. Wasn't gifted any clients. And so I was also like a shitty writer, probably worse than this, as you can see here. Like, I remember talking to my family like 6 months or 9 months ago, and they were telling me, I would never believe it to me if you told me 1 year ago that you would write for a living, because I was so bad at writing, I was so bad at speaking that I couldn't even describe like a door, even if my life depended on it. Like, literally, you would see this, I don't know, this microphone, and all I would say is, okay, it's black. That's what I would say. I wouldn't know how to describe this. Or I would see like my phone, and I wouldn't know how to describe it. Or my freaking wallet, and I wouldn't know how to describe it, you know. Or this AirPods here, I wouldn't know how to describe it. Or this watch here, I wouldn't know how to describe it, you know. I was so bad at describing and writing. Just something I realized is, it doesn't matter, the experience and all this crap doesn't matter. What you gotta do is pull the trigger. When I say pull the trigger, I don't mean burn the bridges. That is a mistake a lot of people make. They're like, oh, let me pull the trigger, let me just burn the bridges and blah, 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 blah. And so they end up having all this neediness because literally their life depends on them closing the next deal. So they hop on every sales call like their fucking life depends on it. And nobody wants to hire them because the people want to hire people who are not needy and who have walkaway power, because it subconsciously conveys that they have options. If people want to hire people with options, you know, they won't say this to you, but this is what they want subconsciously, because it means you have demand. Right? It's a supply and demand. People want to hire people with demand. Okay? They don't want to hire people who nobody else wants to hire. The same thing with girls. You don't have a fucking girlfriend, and then you get a girlfriend, and then every girl on the planet wants to be with you. Like, I don't fucking know what's going on. That is what's usually happening. So, all you have to do is pull the trigger. You have to realize nobody was better than you when they first started. They were probably worse than you right now, especially if you've been in the game for a couple of months. They were worse than you, and they did it better than you. So the only question is, why did they do better than you? And how can you do it better? So, also, there may be fear involved. There may be fear involved. I'm not going to tell you it's not going to be scary. It's not going to be easy for you to... Maybe it is going to be easy, but it's not going to be like a walk in the park. You don't feel anything. Maybe you're going to feel this resistance that it takes before you go on a sales call. You're going to feel some resistance before you close the deal, before you demand your prices, before you outreach, and you start building your personal brand. There's gonna be field involved. There's gonna be the fear that, oh, I won't belong with my old friends anymore. I won't belong with this. I won't belong with that. What I do is I stop thinking. And that is a principle that I apply before getting on the ring right here, before winning. I apply this everywhere in my life. Before getting on a sales call, I used to apply this in the past when I was cold approaching girls. All you gotta do is just stop thinking. You gotta stop thinking about what could go wrong and just do the thing. Literally, sometimes you're too smart for your own good. That is what's usually happening. That's why a lot of stupid people that you see out there are successful. Because they stop thinking about the bad things that could happen because they have no IQ. and they just go ahead and do the thing, right? They stop thinking. And so another thing that I want to talk about, which I forgot to write here, is that most people are not afraid of failure that they think. They're actually afraid of success. This is like a big thing that I realized the last 6 months, which was keeping me from scaling to, doubling my income and 3xing my income, which I'm about to make 250K this year, which I'm going to do it. And so people are afraid of success, not failure. They're afraid of, what is this person going to think of me when I make this? I'm not going to belong with my old friends. My family may criticize me for creating content and putting myself out there. Or I may not belong with this person. This person may make fun of me. Other people are going to start asking me for money from my family. And they have the fear of success. So subconsciously, you're sabotaging yourself, right? So one of the things that I learned from one of the biggest identity coaches out there that I hired from a mentorship, paid him like $500 an hour, 1K almost. And that's just a bonus in the mentorship. That's something I'm doing, by the way. I'm always hiring coaches, inviting people to speak. It's like fucking insane. So one of the things he said there, it's that most people don't want to make money. This was like a big game changer. Most people don't want to make money just because they don't want to pay for other people's expenses when they ask for it, because they maybe have been mistreated from their family when they were kids, and they have this invincible limiting belief that, okay, once I start making money, then I'm gonna have to pay this and I'm gonna have to pay for that. But these people, they don't fucking deserve this, and they don't deserve to get my money. So in order for them to not get it, I'm not gonna make the money. That is what subconsciously you're thinking, a lot of people. So that's not me, maybe a good example for you, but just an example. So what you gotta do, also, stop thinking about other people. Just succeed in your goals for 1000% selfish reasons. Literally. So, let's go. Also, don't apply this if you have a family. Don't apply this if you genuinely love your family, or if you actually want to make it for them. But you gotta ask yourself, do I really want to retire my family? Do they really deserve it, if that makes sense? This is what you gotta ask yourself. So, because there may be like a hidden friction, and maybe like a hidden conflict inside your brain right there. So you gotta unpack that a little bit. And so another thing is, your parents, your friends, your coworkers, or your close circle's opinion about you has to die as much as you love them. So I'm speaking to like countless of people, my friends, my girlfriend, and a lot of people who want to make it online. They want to start making money online, and all of them have this friction. Oh, what is this person gonna think of me? What are they gonna say? Do I have to ask for the permission? Blah 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 blah. And so if you're 18 plus years old, and you can still apply this even if you're not 18 plus, you can still apply this if you're, in some ways of your life. I want you to start thinking every time somebody has an opinion that is opposite of you, something that you don't want to do in your life, it literally goes from one ear in out the other. You don't fucking listen to it. It doesn't get processed. It gets filtered out. Now take this with a grain of salt. Some people genuinely want what's best for you, and it's good for you to just hear it and listen, and hear what they have to say, see if that serves you, and if it doesn't serve you, that's when you fucking ditch it. But when you have people telling you, oh, don't put content, oh, don't post this, oh, don't do that, don't do this because of that, their fucking opinion has to die. It's either your goals or their opinion. Do you want to get fucking rich, or do you want to hear their fucking thoughts and be limited by what they think? Because the truth is, the things that people are telling you are always about their limiting beliefs. That's what's about. They're not gonna tell you, don't do this because you can't succeed at this. They won't tell you, oh, don't become a copywriter because it's impossible for you to make 5K per month. What they're telling is, I wouldn't be able to become a 5K per month copywriter, so you can't. So they connect the fact that they can't do it with the fact that you can't do it. But you can do it. You can do it. I did it. Many of my students did it. Why can't you? There's literally people out there making billions of dollars selling fucking toilet paper. How are you telling me you cannot do this? There's literally, I read like a study the other day. There's this person who made a post on Instagram or Facebook. It was like, oh, I'm gonna make a potato salad if you pay me $10. And he ended up making $55,000. He made $55,000 from a post that he made about him about the fact that he was going to make like a potato salad if somebody paid him $10. He made 55K. So how the fuck are you telling me that you can't make 5K per month working with businesses and providing real value to the world? You cannot tell me this. You cannot tell me this. And so you have to sacrifice for your goals in the short term so your goals don't become the sacrifice. So a lot of people are going to have this, again, this is a part of sacrifice, again, a lot of people are going to have these old friends that are keeping them back, and they're going to, I'm going to use myself as an example, we're going to have these old friends that are keeping them back, but they're going to be like, okay, there's no reason for me to stop talking to them because they've helped me in the past, and this, we have fun, we have this, we have that. But every time you go out with them, you feel worse, you feel garbage, you feel this resistance. It's like, why would I go out with them? I don't want to go out with them. I don't feel like I belong with them anymore. And so you're going to go out with them just because you feel bad. Just because you feel bad. You're like, oh, we spent so much together. Why would I need to, be with them anymore? And it's like, remember what I told you earlier. The opinions that don't serve you anymore, they have to go. And the same goes with people. So one good exercise for you to ask your subconscious, because your subconscious knows fucking everything. And a good exercise for you to do is being like, who do I need to let go to go to the next level? And the first answer that pops in your brain, whatever it is the real answer. Right? So you find the answer, you find who do you need to let go and what do you need to let go to get to the next level, and you fucking do it. Sometimes you won't need to let the person go completely. Sometimes all you have to do is just rearrange, just build the relationship on new terms. That is what you're gonna have to do. That is something I did with my best friend. That's something I did with a lot of people in my life. I'm like, if you want to keep being with me, if you want to keep being in my life and I'm in your life, things are gonna be different from now on. You're not gonna be treating me like this. And that's something you can do with talking to them. That's also something you can do by, setting boundaries. So something I also realized is that copywriting is like Hunger Games. The person who wins is the one who stays in the game for longer. Just like with Hunger Games, I was playing so addicted to Hunger Games, bro. I was like, this was me playing Hunger Games. Right here, I bet you. I was playing Minecraft on the Hypixel server, either UHC or Hypixel, or survival games, one of these things. So, the person who wins, the copywriter who wins, you get the 5K per month clients, is the one who doesn't stop being in the game. It is so easy to win once you understand this. So easy. So, another thing is, because I told you that I'm going to prove to you why copywriting is getting less saturated. Like I got this message from a student of mine the other day because he told me, bro, I can't believe copywriters who've been in the game for 1+ year and quit. I see it more and more now. And I told you see how easy it is to win? It's like people who are in the game for years, they're quitting. Or not even years, months. They're like, I see most people that I talk to, maybe that's you too right now, it's like most people are just one small tweak away from getting to 2K to 5K per month. You're just one outage away from getting there. It's just one right message away from getting there. Just one, because if you already have clients, maybe you're just one deal rearrangement from getting there, right? So if you don't quit, just like I told you, Hunger Games, you're gonna get there, 100% guaranteed. And the thing that's good for you is that most people are fucking garbage. They suck. They just quit. They can't do something that's hard for more than a day. So it's so easy for you to win. And so another thing is, most people would rather eat one fruit today than eat 10 fruit tomorrow. So that's a good analogy. Look at this. So I get a message from another student of mine. He joined the mentorship in like a week. He closed like a 4-figure deal. And then he closed like another 3-figure deal. It's like $500 deal, 1K something deal. I think it was a retainer. So the dude is crushing it, and he's just in the game in my mentorship for like 1 week. He said, thank God I invested in this mentorship instead of buying that stupid iPhone. And I told him, now you'll be able to buy 10 iPhones if you want to. And back to our analogy, most people would, let's say they close like a deal. Let's say they close like a 4-figure deal or 3-figure deal. Instead of them taking the money to invest in the mentorship so you can make 10x your income, what most people would rather do is buy the iPhone, buy the fucking AirPods, buy the watch, buy the trip, buy this, buy that. And it's like, remember what I told you earlier? You have to sacrifice for your goals in the short term so your goals don't become a sacrifice. And that's also a form of sacrifice. You're gonna have to sacrifice money. That's something I did. It's like, do you think I wanted to invest in my first $7,000 mentorship program like 1.5 years ago? Absolutely fucking not. I would rather buy the trip, and I would rather buy a couple more goodies. I would rather buy this MacBook that you're seeing right here. I would rather buy it 2 years ago, right? I'd rather buy this than buy the mentorship, right? I would rather buy this and this $3K watch. I would rather buy all this stuff with that $70K that I had. But I chose to invest in the mentorship so that I could make more money. And what happened, I finally started closing deals consistently. I 10x my income, and since then I've joined more 6K, 70K a year mentorship programs, which is insane. Which is insane to think about it. Like, you pay $1 and you get 10 back. That is what I'm seeing. For every dollar that I invest in my education, I'm able to 10x my income. That is what's happening. Because you learn new skills, and it's like a fucking cheat code to life. It's like a fucking cheat code to life. And so that is it that I want to share with you. Now, if you want the blueprint that will allow you to get to 5K per month with copywriting, you can check out a video that I've posted with a copywriting video more valuable than the Guru's paid courses. Because I've already talked about this and I don't want this to become repetitive, so just go ahead and watch it if you haven't already. It's gonna be a very good. You got some very, very good lessons from this. You got some action steps from this video alone, and it's gonna be so fucking good. So good. Let's go.